All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Hopefully, you guys can hear my mic and hear all this other crap, and it's going good. Uh, so today, I'm just doing the usual. Going to discuss UFOs, ancient aliens, giants, ancient civilizations, anything that's on your mind. Basically, we can discuss today. I don't really have a topic. I just haven't done a Google Live or a YouTube Live for a while, so I figured I'd just jump on here and and I figured I would do it early for all the people on the other side of the planet who never get a chance to come and join. I figured I'd try to do at least halfway early for them. So sorry for the notification noise. That's our friend Steven Parker saying cool video. Oh, watching your broadcast right now. There you go, Steven. Hell yeah, dude. Rock and roll, buddy. Go take a shower and send me a picture. I just got a sad face from Cons. He's probably at work or something. Oh, poor Cons. But let me go to the YouTube channel, and I'll put the link in the comment section. So for all the people who aren't on my Google Hangouts, you guys can have a link if you want to come on here and tell us about your UFO sightings or anything else. Here we go. Oh, it looks like Cons is at his parents' house. Oh, man. Oh, he got stuck with the parents. Let's see here. All right, here we go, you guys. Here's a link right there. What's up, Sean? What up, Dave? How you doing, buddy? Of course, the Earth is a globe. Of course, that is, Steven. Yeah, there's a link. You guys come and join. Come say what's up. And we're discussing just whatever shit that's going on in the world of ufology or ancient aliens or whatever. So one thing that's been going on is Tom and I, TM Cleanfield, are working on a few projects together. And he's the same guy who does the voice for Third Phase of Moon when we were doing the parody video. Well, we're supposed to, and I don't want to give too much away or whatever, but we're supposed to be working on another video, and because we had wrote it in 3 parts, and we only got 2 of them done, and then we're wanting to do the 3rd one, but we hadn't gotten to the 3rd one yet. And then that's when all the stuff with Third Phase of Moon, started coming to our channel, and we started talking to them and everything. And so, and then, we became friends. And so, we're cool with each other. So I didn't want to bash on them anymore. However, it was some pretty funny shit. And we're like, man, we need to fucking do that. And so we're going to do the video. But we got permission from Third Phase, from Blake and Brent, and they are actually going to be in the video with us. Like, they're gonna record with us or whatever, and so it's gonna be extra funny, and it's gonna fucking totally kick ass, and I can't wait to do it. And there's a couple other people that we're gonna try to get in on that too. It could be kind of hard, because I know, like, one of them, Constantine, from UFO Theater, we'd like to try to get him on it, but I know he works all the time like crazy. Oh, what's up, Raphael?
Yo,
hey, how you doing, buddy?
Need to fight the camera.
Well, while you're finding the camera, I'm gonna keep going. So I'm trying to get Constantine, but he works all the time, so I know it's really hard for him to get on here. And then possibly even Tyler from Secure Team 10, which I know he's busy like a motherfucker, dude. So it might, it would be really hard to get him on here too. But
could actually talk to him, because I was coming from his channel here.
You what?
I was, a few months ago, I was watching him before I knew your channel.
Oh, really?
But I also always knew in his videos, what the fuck are you talking about this shit? That's clearly a bird, and it's...
Yeah,
but he has good footage, you have to say, you have to admit.
Yes, sometimes
the footage in itself is good, but his narration is bullshit.
No, see, that's where I think it's the complete opposite for me, when it comes to like Secure Team 10. Whereas I I think that his footage is usually bullshit. Like his footage is usually crap footage, and you know he just posts whatever because it looks cool or whatever. I mean, like, you know, it could be like, seriously, it could be like a fucking, it could be like a fucking a seagull, and he's like, yeah, you know, it's a UFO. But his narration, on the other hand, I think that's what like it draws me into it. Like I just like the way he narrates his videos, and it just sounds like interesting for some reason. You know, even if he's talking about total bullshit.
Yeah, I know, but it's sounds so like it's how should I tell people that do not know easily get sought into this. That's not true.
Oh yeah,
like that's,
yeah, absolutely. No, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah, like if you know, it's easy to, you know, to fall for whatever he's trying to sell. You know, people who are easily swayed by propaganda.
Yeah.
He you know, he helps push that shit. You know, I mean, hey, that's what he wants to do. More power to him. As long as he ain't, you know, posting hoax videos, then I don't give a fuck, man. I mean, I hope he fucking gets, you know, 1 billion views. You know, like fucking. I don't ever want to turn anyone away from ufology. You know, like I want them to be able to, you know, I want these, you know, other channels to be able to continue. Like the channels that I debunk, I don't want to debunk them so they stop. You know, it's like, that's not what I want, because I want people to, you know, research UFOs. But when you do it, you know, when you're, you know, flooding the market with crap UFO videos and made up speculation, it hurts us both. It hurts everybody. So, you know, hopefully one day he'll fucking wake up and he'll see the light and realize that he could fucking post a video about him taking a shit and he'd still get 200,000 hits on it. Yeah. So, you know, why not just go for the truth, you know? And that's what's cool. That's what I like about Third Phase of Moon, is that I think they finally accepted that and realized that. And they're like, dude, they could post a video about anything and it would get a shitload of views. And so they'd still be all good. So they're like, fuck it. Why not just tell the truth and do this and do that? And, you know, so that's fucking.
Dude,
I think that's cool, man.
Recently, the Indians proposed a paper where they found a really giant supercluster of stars. You know, the presumably biggest object we have found today.
Yeah.
And the problem with it is we're seeing it as if it's in the past, you know, because it's so far away.
Of course.
But the thing is, it's so far away and it's so big that there's kind of problem with the Big Bang. There shouldn't be so big objects so close to the Big Bang, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but they made some models and said it could be that the dark matter and dark energy, the proportions are not equally. So they think that this might be something where there's more matter, so they could form more.
Yeah, you know, and I think one of their issues is, and oh, let me say what's up to everyone. What up, Minnie Demi? How you doing? Travioso. I'm sure I'm fucking your name up. I always want to call it Travioso. Driving from here to listen. Sweet, buddy. Sean saying, did you see Alex Jones' Bone Iver song? No, I didn't see it, dude. But I mean, like, fucking Alex Jones, come on, dude. He totally sold the fuck out, dude. He went on there with Megyn Kelly and she was making him sweat, and he sold you guys out like a motherfucker, dude. I mean, I'd be embarrassed to ever say I was an Alex Jones fan. I'm like, oh, dude, come on. You could have just ignored the questions and, you know, and he was like, no, I'm going to go. I could win this, dude. Poor Alex Jones. That fuck. I'll look it up. It's great. I got to check it out, man. Definitely, dude. Deadwood Dave saying E-City Ranch found an opening on Mount Adams the other day and a new opening on the top of the mountain. So your Dave, I did hear about that. And you know, I'm actually getting ready to do a video with Tom TM Cleanfield. Hey, what up, Tony? How you doing, buddy? I'm getting ready to do a video with him, and it's about Corey Good and some of his shit, and that stuff gets brought up, like the fucking that video with the door on the mountain, which is It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Lord knows these people have never seen a shadow in their life, dude. I mean, apparently that's what happened. This is ufology today, man. Is that fucking if you see a shadow, you can claim it's anything you want, man. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Dude, you know what I find stupid in
What?
law? If someone's making a photo with your camera, as long as he tipped, it's his photo, it's his property. But in my honest opinion, the property should be the one who owns the camera the photo was made with.
I think the property should be who took the picture. You know, if this motherfucker took the picture with someone else's camera, well, hey, the photographer should be the owner of it. You know?
Yeah, but dude, it comes so far. A photographer, a wildlife photographer, was photographing monkeys. He set up a camera so that the monkey eventually could take a selfie by the camera with himself. Fucking PETA sued him, and now this guy is bankrupt.
Oh, well,
because the monkey took the picture, and PETA said it's the monkey's photo, and so they sued him over fucking money because it's the monkey's photo.
True.
It's true.
No, it's not, dude. What? I gotta see this. That sounds like bullshit to me. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Sounds like bullshit to me.
Okay, I know it sounds like bullshit, but it's the fucking shit about law jungle and shit. Wait, where is it?
Sean's asking, what is your opinion on Stan Romanek? Okay, so for everyone who's listening right now, for you guys who don't know who Stan Romanek is, he's a supposed contactee in a sense where he has all kind of crazy encounters with UFOs and stuff. And he was the guy who had the video of the supposed peeping Tom alien where the alien came up to the window and like looked through and shit like that. Like he's the owner of that video. And, you know, he's got an interesting story, you know, but I'll tell you this, man, the harder it is to believe, the chances are it's not real. Like if you have to, like, if you're reaching to believe the stuff that they're saying, you're reaching too far. You're 9 times out of 10, dude, it's not good. It's bullshit, dude. Which, I'm saying 9 times out of 10 because there is that fucking one time where, it is fucking legit. So you have to be real careful about that, and that you don't want to scare people away from it or say that it's not possible, because I personally know from experience that shit can go so crazy that, if people were to find out the shit that happened to me and the shit that I've seen, if they were to find out like the true story about everything, they just wouldn't believe it. Like they would think I was fucking crazy, so it's like, I can't even fucking tell people because of that. And because it just sounds so fucking crazy, but it's true. It really actually happened. And so you got to give that leeway. Now, do I think that shit happened with Stan Romanek? At first, I thought it was quite possible. After watching plenty of stuff by him, no, I just don't believe him, dude. I don't know what it is. He's got some good evidence on some other things, but like I heard him talking about a story about where he got abducted and he woke up and he had a brace on his leg and his leg was all fucked up. And now the brace was found on his roof, burnt and broken apart. And he could walk totally fine. And he had like these 5 holes on his legs or something, like some kind of medical procedure was performed on him. But not only that, he was also wearing a nightgown that was from Betty Hill, from the Betty and Barney Hill abduction in the 1960s. He apparently had her nightgown on. So it's like, he just starts reaching for shit, man, you get what I'm saying? I can't fucking believe it, dude. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Let's see what he thinks. Saying he's fake. The dude is a pedophile who touches kids. That's what I heard. I think, but Sean's saying, I think that's a lie, Trav. That's why I'm saying, I think, that's what I heard because I did hear that. However, that's how you want to shut somebody up is by making them look like a pedophile And so you get him arrested for that shit. I mean, they did the same thing with Bob Lazar, where they ordered him to see a psychiatrist for 3 years while he was, he got a suspended sentence of 3 years. And so he had to go and see a psychiatrist. Well, it's like, why did they have to see a psychiatrist? His crime was fucking installing fucking network at a whorehouse in Nevada. And they're like making him see a psychiatrist. It's to make him look like he's fucking crazy, So I could see them planting evidence like that to make him look fucking crazy. What were we saying? And his videos and his marks are hoax. I'm saying this is an actual person who has encountered extraterrestrial, and my markings I've had. Watch a documentary. It was in his backyard, melted. Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. I saw the fucking the that's how I know this stuff, It's because of that shit, You're 80-20 for Stan. What do you mean that he's 80 that he's telling the truth, or 80 that he's full of shit, Sean? And he's in jail for kitty porn. I heard he's out of jail. In fact, fucking Third Phase of Moon was supposed to do an interview with him. I think they ended up like cutting it out, man. What up, Rich?
What up, dog?
How you doing, buddy?
I didn't know that we had the show. What's up, Raphael? Didn't know we were on this early, bro. I just like looked through my my feed, and I'm like, yeah.
You saw the notification.
I gotta load my ball of hash to get the fuck on here.
Fuck right,
Hey,
dude.
Kyle, have you noticed it?
What's up, buddy? Oh, the shirt, dude. I love it. Hell yeah, dude.
That's dope. That is dope.
Fucking baller.
Let me start my systems up real quick and shit.
Oh. Look at that shit, dude. This is baller as fuck. You see that, Raphael? Look at that, dude. That's the fucking UFO
That's
hunter's
not.
fucking backpack, dude.
How much does it cost?
Boom. $1 million, dude. No, this is I think it was like fucking $40 or something, $45. It was cheap, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking cheap. That's nice.
Yeah, it's an 11 or 11 like the brand or whatever. So they make really nice backpacks, but it's got like a little handle here, which is cool, like a little side handle. I don't know if you guys can see that bitch.
Yeah.
And then let me see here. Yeah, fucking. And it's got this back strap right here. It's for carrying my laptop and shit. So when I go on DJ, I can carry them on my crap in there. And then UFO hunting. And it's got this cool little fucking. It's got some cool little features on it here. Like this motherfucker. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and then check this shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. You see these motherfuckers too? Bam! Look at that. As a UFO proof shorts, dude. I fucking love it.
You're fucking rocking it. You're
That's right,
rocking
dude.
him.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna make a UFO proof flashlight, dude.
Nice.
And this is a fucking 500 lumens one or some shit like that.
Oh, the girlfriend. Be right back.
Oh, check this shit out. Let's see here. You guys see this shit? Watch this.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
No shit, dude.
Yeah, it's a fucking, it's a taser too, dude. Yeah, it's a fucking taser. And if you look up close, it's covered in these little sharp teeth, dude, these little spikes. So if you were just to get stabbed with this flashlight, dude, it would like grind a chunk right out of you, man. You know, plus you're gonna get fucking tased, dude. Hell yeah, I want to make UFO proof ones, you know? But I don't know if I can because there's a bunch of states like I wouldn't be able to sell them in, you know? So I'm like, that kind of sucks, dude.
Right. What, you got my new guitar?
Oh, let's check it out, dude.
Yeah, I'm very proud of this one. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Let me see, man.
Get it out here.
Break it out, buddy.
Yeah, turn on my
you're looking for your guitar. We got
That's Raphael's is, but you know.
we got a little disagreement between Sean and Travisio. Trevioso.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're going off about stupid Stan Romanek. Now, Sean agrees with him. He's like, he's pro Stan Romanek, and I used to be. And then I don't believe the kiddie porn stuff though. I think that's made up just to hurt his character. But I can't believe like his evidence was some stuff, because I've seen a lot of his stuff like was just crap, was able to get debunked. But tase yourself. Fuck you, Sean. I'll shove this fucking taser right up your dick hole, dude. All right, let's see it. Check it out, Rich. Let's see your guitar. Oh, that's nice, dude. What is that? I can't tell. Is it a 12 string? I mean, it's hard to tell because of the resolution.
Oh, it's a 6. Here, let me put a better camera point on for you.
All right.
I'll give you the better camera.
Yeah, do that.
You
Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, that's pretty nice. What kind is it, dude?
Fender.
Fender? Fuck yeah. Score, man. You know how to play?
Yeah, totally proud of this one, man. Totally proud of this one. I'm so stoked on that.
I got a guitar. I can play guitar. I just suck at it, dude.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting a little better.
Yeah, I can play bass. I love bass. Oh, here, check this shit out, dude. For everyone else, I know we'll get back to UFOs in 1 second, dude. Let me see here. Hang on. What we got going on over here? Where's your mohawk, bro? Boom, it's right here. Oh yeah. I just gotta comb that bitch up.
All right, let's see here. We got that going. Oh, we probably can do this going. Turn this on.
Sing us a song. Sing us a song, the song of your people. Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, one more time again, Kyle. You said there's some kind of feud going. You're breaking up there when you're talking about.
Oh, okay. No, we got it right. It's all settled up now. They're just going off about Stan Romanek and how, you know, Trevisio's going off, you know, hating on him, and Sean's going off, you know, like, fuck you, he's cool. So, you know, now one thing is, we already know this. Sean is always pro for the bad guy, asshole, fucking psychopath, you know, Alex Jones, Trump, shit like that. We already know that, okay? However, also, Sean doesn't appear to be too big of an idiot. He's, you know, he's easily manipulated by propaganda, but he's also a smart guy. He knows what he knows what he's talking about, and he's fucking gone off on some arguments like with me before on other people, you know, so he knows facts and shit like that. Whereas Treviso, well, you know, I've heard some shit come out of Trevisio's mouth, so we can all agree that it's it could use some work, man. Hey, there's Sean right there.
There's Sean. That's me about that motherfucker. What up, Sean?
What up, buddy?
Hey, good
yeah.
I hate you all.
Fuck you. What's so long to get on here, dude?
Look at that. Just drew this.
I was just BSing. Figured I'd give you a while. Give you a while to warm up.
Get it going, yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's pretty nice, man.
Yeah, I just got it growing it, man. Fucking, and then I made some bubble hash too.
Boom! I got a big fucking bag of it.
It's the only thing keep me sane these days. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hell yeah, dude! Fucking rocking the big bag, dude.
I got the jars.
Yeah, play your bass, man. Let's see here.
That taser's badass, bro.
Oh, you want to know what's fucking badass, dude? Hang on, check this out. Oh, you know what? You're not even going to be able to see that motherfucker.
Nah, oh, wait.
Nah, I doubt it.
No, it didn't come in clear. It looks all right, though.
Nah, it's pretty sick.
Tase yourself. Tase yourself. Tase yourself.
Fuck you, dude. Tase yourself, dude.
I would do it if I had that thing.
Oh, not with this thing, dude. This thing's fucking brutal, man.
How do you know? You never tested it.
Because just look at this. Just look at the ends of it, dude. They're like little knives.
That's all right.
Fuck you until you get stuck with it. Yeah, it's all right.
I'll stick my stuff.
That's how the hash turned out.
Let's see here. You guys can see this.
You guys got to listen to that song. It is so funny.
I'll have to check it out, dude.
That's badass. That Bud Light speaker there, I like that.
Yeah, that's sick.
Off the top and start drinking it.
Let's see here. It's got the fucking it's got fucking two 10s on it. You guys see that? Boom.
Yeah.
So it rocks out fucking 2 10s, and then it's got the 3 little fucking tweeters on here, and it does let me see if I can get this closer. All right, here we go.
Back.
Yeah. It's got the fucking USB hookup. It's got a micro SD and MMC card hookup, and then it's got on back. It's got on the side. We got the mic hookup to the standard 2.5-inch jack.
Oh yeah.
We got the RCA jack, USB jack back here. So it's got fucking all these kick-ass hookups on it. And then up here, it's got the fucking iPod adapter. And then along with a auxiliary jack in the back.
Pretty sweet.
I don't know if you guys can even see that. Yeah, it's fucking sick, dude.
It's fucking sweet as hell.
Yeah, it's fucking, I like this thing, dude, just for running around doing fucking, just for, jamming out real quick, like karaoke and shit. But my bass on the other hand is fucked up, dude. I had to replace the whole string, man. Like I had to take the whole thing out. Yeah, dude, the fucking I forget how I fucked it up, man. I dropped it onto something, but
it's probably when it was playing loud at night, like I usually do. I'm always playing loud at night.
What up, Yoga Dork? How you doing?
I went and built this fucking thing right here, the little booth. I don't know if you can see it well right now, but I put some light on it.
No, I can't see it at all.
Oh shit! But I actually fucking made my closet into a booth.
Let's see here.
Okay, let's see here. I'll bring this up real quick. Fuck my goddamn video drive. Oh, Kyle, check this shit out.
And Tony, sorry, buddy. Fucking, I don't know how well you guys can hear this shit, man. But I'm missing a fucking string on my bass, so I can't really play. Fucking, it kind of sucks. But I just jam it out for you real quick. Let's see here. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
That motherfucker's gonna be running some video in a minute. Yeah, I can hear it.
Slap that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm missing the fucking chord on it, so I can't actually.
I know. It sounds great, brother.
See, you got to have this move. Like, if you can't do this, you got to just.
Right. Make it look good.
That's every bass player's fucking go-to move. Like a guitarist will be like all fucking rocking it out, and every bass player goes. That's all you need to be able to do to be a bass player, man. It's just.
Raphael, do you watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
What?
Do you watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
No, I haven't watched any Dragon Ball at all.
YouTube.
Kyle, you fucker.
I'm more than Naruto guy.
I'm driving you, cut. Well, what was your comments?
YouTube.
I didn't see any of her comments.
They're short and they're hilarious.
Oh yeah, dude. Tony knows what's up, man. Bass, you know what? The reason I like bass, it's percussion. It's not like a guitar. So I don't follow a guitarist when I'm playing. I follow the drummer. You know, gotta play a fucking bass.
How do you guys feel about the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight?
Oh man, that's gonna fucking rock, dude.
Yeah, I say Conor McGregor's gonna fuck. It's gonna be weird because I don't know. It's you got Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, but Conor McGregor can't like whoop his ass like an MMA.
Well, see, that's the thing, dude. Okay, I'll tell you. I gotta say it like this. The thing is that, you know, Conor McGregor, he's fucking smart in what he's doing, which is he's trying to get fucking paid now, make that money now while he's young, while he's fit and athletic, because it doesn't last, it goes away. And he hasn't defended a single title. All right. And I'm thinking that's simply because he knows he's not as good as he claims to be. And next time he fights for MMA, he'll probably lose his title defense, you know, at least. So it's like he didn't defend the 145, didn't defend the 155. So instead of defending those, he goes to try to fight Floyd Mayweather because he wants the big money, you know, the big money ticket. And he's like, hey, man, that'll bring money, which is cool. He's absolutely right. However, fighting Floyd Mayweather as a boxer, Conor is going in there in the mindset that I'm going to walk away with $25 million. Not, you know, not that I'm going to win. If I beat Floyd, I'm going to be a champion. I'm going to be the best in the world. He don't give a fuck about that. He's not going to get any more money. He goes in there knowing he's going to lose. He's already beaten, and he knows Mayweather. He can't beat Mayweather. I'm sorry, dude. He can't fucking do it. Mayweather, as a boxer, will fucking destroy Conor McGregor. Now, if these guys were at a bar, if these guys got into a fight at fucking their local Denny's, Conor would kick the shit out of Mayweather. Dude. It wouldn't even be a fucking fight, dude. You know, he would utterly destroy him, and probably 10 seconds the fight would be over. Even with all of Mayweather's experience, it would be over real quick. But in a boxing ring, dude, there's no chance, dude. Conor's going in there knowing he's getting a fat paycheck, and that's it, dude. And that's what's important,
man.
You know?
He's going to go in there with different stances that Floyd's never seen. He's going to go in there karate style and just going to change his footing up, change all kinds.
But they're
of
not fighting. They're not fighting karate.
It doesn't matter. You can still
fighting boxing.
I know, but you can still stand as whatever style fighting you want and still box.
Yeah, but that's just the thing. That's all they're doing is boxing. So it doesn't matter if he could go out there and stand in a wrestling stance and a judo stance and what a Muay Thai stance. It won't make a difference if it doesn't improve your boxing skills. You know, if it doesn't make you a better boxer. And a karate is not going to help your boxing skills. You know,
sure it is. You'll be backed off a little bit. You'll have your foot forward instead of being squared up like this. You'll be kind of back a little bit, and you can use your leverage and your hands to block. You know, like he does. Like you would bring that over, and that would throw Floyd off, because Floyd used to see in a boxer just like bobbing and weaving and stuff like that. He's
gonna fucking he's gonna. I'll be fucking shocked if he fucking causes any kind of damage to Floyd, dude. It's all about the fucking head movement, the breathing, the fucking your timing and everything. And when you're bringing in your power hits, you know, like also another thing, he's gonna be incredibly slow. Like fucking throwing those fucking heavy ass gloves, he's not gonna be used to it. Sure, when he spars with people, you know, fucking, he probably goes for a while, man. But they're just sparring, you know.
You think Floyd could take the hit that Conor's dishing?
Yeah.
You think he could?
Absolutely. Take? I'll be surprised if Conor can even hit him, dude.
He's gonna hit him.
I mean, you know, and obviously I'm just being, you know, facetious.
Do you think?
You know.
Do you think Floyd is gonna hurt Conor?
No.
So what's it going to be? A technicality rolling due to like percentage of punches landed and misses?
Yeah, it's going to be fucking. I think it's basically going to be that he's going to basically just win every round. You know, like as they're gonna box each other up,
By
and
points.
he's gonna by the judge, by points, you know, which is fucking I consider the worst way ever to try to win a fight. You know, if you're going down to the judges, and you know, if you win a fight by a judge's decision, you've lost the fight. You know, I'm sorry, man.
Get him to knock him out.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see a fucking knockout, or I want to see the other guy give up and say, you win, you beat me. You know, it's fucking tapping out, you know. Fucking that's what I want to see.
I think he's going to hurt Connor, but I think Connor's punches are surely going to hurt him.
I think
he's 40 and he's not fast.
I think he'll probably catch him and hurt him a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be hurting as much as like other people. Connor probably thinks he's going to hurt him a lot worse than he actually is. And let's not forget, Floyd has been taking punches for years, man, and you know he's been hit by some of the strongest guys in the business. So I mean, he could catch him and he could hurt him a little bit, but do I think Connor will knock him out? No, not at all. I'm not even sure that, you know, Floyd could knock out Connor though. You know.
Yeah. Bro,
do you think Nate Diaz would have a better chance than Conor McGregor in a boxing match against Floyd?
Who?
Nate Diaz.
Oh, Nate Diaz. Yes, against Floyd. Yeah, I think so. But he's been they've been boxing for years. Like the Diaz brothers, they've been into boxing and you know, training for their main coach, like their main fighting coach or whatever, their manager is a boxer and is a boxing coach. He doesn't know all the other stuff about MMA. That's not his main thing, you know? So like there's some of Nate's probably one of the best boxers in the UFC, man.
He's nuts. That's why I think that gives Connor the edge. Not only did he not get knocked out by Nate, who I think would knock Floyd the fuck out.
Probably.
I just don't think that Floyd's going to do it, and I think Connor's just going to get up in him, and he's not going to be able to get away. He's going to push him into the corner and just
he'll totally get away. I think he'll fucking. That's the thing. He's got that fucking footwork. I mean, look, you know, when look how good of a job he did staying away from Pacquiao. You know, I mean, you know, and these guys got mad foot. You know, so I just think that he's going to fucking be ducking in and out, and he's just going to pick Connor apart. I don't think Connor believes for a second that he can win that fight.
I think he does.
You know? I don't think he actually believes it. I know he likes to talk the hype and do all the hype, but I think personally, like inside, I think he's just going there collecting the paycheck and helping make the UFC a bigger name, you know, and shit like that, which is what's important, you know. In the end, that's what it comes down to, is getting the fucking.
Floyd is frail and small. Like he's
what?
Like Floyd's core and his size is so much smaller than Connor's. He's gonna fucking whoop his ass.
Oh well, no, that's true. I mean, he is a lot smaller, but they're gonna come in at the same weight, you know.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna be the same weight, but in fighting, once you've been a fighter for that many years, it doesn't matter because they shed 30 pounds for the fight, but then fight night comes and they're back to their regular weight. They're not actually at that weight.
But that's the thing, you know. Floyd Mayweather, that's what he walks around as. He doesn't they don't cut weight like we do or like MMA does. Boxers fight at like really close to what their natural weight is, you know. They don't try to cut weight or gain weight. Whereas, you know, Connor, the dude cut down to 145. He looked like fucking Skeletor's crackhead cousin, dude. I mean, like he fucking looked you gotta admit that he looked nasty as fuck, dude. He looked gross, man. You know, but so it's like they can cut weight and shit like that. If Connor cuts too much weight for Floyd, he's just not going to be able to hang with him, man. You know, it's gonna drain him, all that shit, dude. Fuck Floyd, he is dirty as fuck in the ring. Yeah, that's true, man. What up, UFO, bro? Fights are rigged too. Oh, you know what? I would say if fights are rigged, I would say it's boxing rigged over UFC or MMA fights. They have had some fucking rigged fights though, dude. Did you guys ever see that fucking rigged fight with Mark Coleman when he was fighting for Pride? Fucking he's fighting and even the announcers are like, what the fuck is he doing? They're like, why isn't I know he knows how to do this. He was acting like he was in a wrestling match, dude, like a WWE match. And they're like, what the fuck is he doing? You know, and he got fucking tapped out and, you know, like it was fucking funny, dude. But yeah, I think if anyone's going to have a rigged fight, it's going to be boxing, you know?
I think the UFC has the least amount of chance of being fixed. Could you imagine trying to talk one of those fighters into like throwing a fight?
Right?
Like, I'm gonna fucking head off, man. Fuck you.
You
I'm
know,
gonna fucking eat you and your whole family.
it's like, and especially because of how easy
shit.
the fight can end. I mean, we're talking in a
millisecond.
second, dude. Yeah, in a second, the fucking one spinning roundhouse, and that fight is fucking over. If you get caught,
There's that one fight where the dude just starts off with a fucking super roundhouse and just knocks the dude the fuck out, and it's over. Millisecond. First thing he does, steps out the gate, roundhouse, dead.
what fight?
Dude just,
what fight is that?
I don't know. I saw it on highlights from knockouts, UFC knockouts. He does like a spinning fake roundhouse, like lifts his one leg and then brings his other leg around and just busts the dude in the head, and he just.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, what up, Jax? Nate
What's up,
Diaz
Jax?
should have won, and Manny Pacquiao should have won. You know what? And that's the thing, man. I gotta say this. During that, what up, Jax? During that,
How you doing?
fight with doing good. We're just discussing the Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. You know, and I want to say this: when that second fight with McGregor and Diaz, I said, as soon as I watched the fight, I said, fucking Nate took a dive. He was playing possum. He got fucking clipped by Conor. He fell down to the ground, hoping Conor would chase him to the ground, and then he could work his ground game. And because I'm like, that punch that Conor caught him with was like nothing. And Nate was like, oh, like acted like it rocked him. I'm like, dude, come on. And then for the rest of the,
He tried to bait him.
That's exactly what he tried to do. He tried to bait him in, but Conor was too smart for it and fucking saw it coming a mile away and was like, nah, I don't think so, you know? So it's like, he fell down again. He tried to bait him again. But after that, he fucking, for the next 4 rounds, he didn't go and get knocked down one time. So when you have all your strength in the very first round, you're full of energy and you're getting knocked down twice, but the rest of the fight, 4 more rounds, and you don't get knocked down once. It's like, dude, he was totally trying to bait him and he even admitted it later. He came out and said, yeah, I tried to bait him. And that baiting tactic is what cost him the fight. Because, I mean, I think he showed up. I think he beat him, you know, in the points round to round. I think he beat Conor. But because of those knockdowns, the judges gave it to him, you know?
Yeah, because that's the only way to beat Conor is on the ground. You can't beat him standing up. He was trying to use the advanced knowledge of Conor known to tap for certain submissions, so he tried to bait him into that armbar tap.
Well, I mean, of course,
against him because Conor didn't tap.
But I think when he was in their first fight, Conor had to shoot. He had to try to take Nate to the ground because he was getting beaten up bad while standing up, and eventually he was going to get knocked out. Yeah, dude, fucking Nate was like straight like just fucking like fuck you, dude. Yeah. I mean, he would have knocked Conor out if Conor didn't try to go and take him down, dude. He wouldn't have been able to stand up for him, you know. But I would love to see that part 3. Dude, that part 3 will be a fucking great fight, but Conor will never do it.
He might.
No,
he might for the money.
Not on your life, dude. He'll never fucking do it, man. I don't even think he'll fight in the UFC after this, dude.
I think he will.
No, he'll vacate like on top, dude.
No, he's gonna
be like, oh yeah, I'm the best in the world.
interesting.
I leave. What do you think?
He's gonna fight someone else like real interesting. It's not gonna be a normal UFC fight when he does go back. It's gonna be either Diaz or someone crazy. Floyd's not gonna come over to MMA because he's gonna get hurt this and be like, this isn't good.
Well, I did watch this thing where they were going at each other. You know, they've been really going back and forth. Have you seen them both on stage for like the pre-fights and shit?
Crazy.
The other one, fucking Mayweather was like, hey, well, we'll go do this MMA after this shit. And that's when Conor's like, I'll fucking take you in MMA anytime you want to. Let me see if I can find a video real quick.
Like,
but they were talking about it. Yeah, dude, I was like, what? I was like, nah.
Did you guys see when they the very first press conference with fucking Mayweather and McGregor?
They cut his mic off. He was pissed.
Yeah, dude.
Can I tell you something? When Conor and Mayweather were first facing each other, I was like, dude, Mayweather is so inside Conor's head. Like, he was just staring, didn't say a fucking word. I was like, man, he's got it. Like, he was totally in his head. And Conor, you could see he was uncomfortable with it. He was trying to fucking peacock his way out of it. But I'm like, dude, he got him. He had him, dude. He's got his ass, dude. He pulled his card, man.
I don't know, man.
You know, and that's the thing. I'm a UFC fan. I used to be a boxing fan, and I switched. I'm fucking total UFC. I don't care for boxing anymore. I think they're fucking weak. I only watch MMA now, you know, and but still I gotta give it to fucking Mayweather. I think and I love Conor. I think he's a great fighter. I think he's great for the sport. You know, but I gotta call it like I see it, you know. What up, Jax?
Right,
what up, man?
Ben?
Being good, buddy. Good. So what are your thoughts, man?
I think McGregor's gonna knock that punch bitch right out.
Who? Which one?
He thinks McGregor's gonna win.
Exactly.
You think McGregor's gonna knock out Floyd Mayweather?
Yep.
Now, I know a million people, including myself, who would love to see that because that would solidify MMA's rule over boxing and being able to say that that MMA is the superior martial arts skill, you know, and it blows boxing away. And we already had it once with Tony Ferguson and Randy Couture when they fought. What up, Yoga? How you doing, Margo?
What's up, Yoga?
When they fought, and basically Randy Couture made not Tony Ferguson, but what's his name? Fuck. Tony something, I forget. But he made him look like a bitch, and he beat his ass real quick, tapped him out with a fucking armbar. But I think this would like solidify it for, you know, MMA being the better martial art. You know, I think this would solidify it. But I just think that he took way too big of a fucking challenge in trying to beat Floyd Mayweather. The guy is undefeated for a reason, not because he sucks, you know, not because he's a good shit talker, because he knows how to fucking box, dude. And he's gonna box the shit out of McGregor, man. But
I understand and appreciate what you're saying, but you got to remember too, Mayweather's 40 years old. He's been retired for 4 years.
That's true. Absolutely. You're absolutely right about that, Jax.
McGregor is what 29, 30?
Yeah, McGregor's fucking 29. Mayweather's fucking, he's 39 or 40. So he's got like fucking 10 years on him and has been retired for a couple years. But McGregor, he's been staying good in the fucking game, training or whatever, but training for a boxing match and shit like that, I just don't see him fucking, you know, you got to have years of training to be on that kind of level, that on a level to where you could step in the ring with you know, fucking Floyd Mayweather. You have to have years and years of training. So I don't give a fuck if 10 months of training. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't see it happening, man. I just see him. I just don't see it. I want to see it, and I'm rooting for Conor to whoop his ass, dude. But I just don't see it, man.
But then again, like Sean said, he's more dangerous on his feet than he is on the mat.
And that's you know, I think that's what's going to that's what's pushing him to do it, to take this kind of fight and say, hey, man, there's at least a chance, man. But I think he's walking in there just expecting his paycheck at the end of the fight, and that's it, man. I don't see him taking it seriously, like his fucking, you know, I just don't see it, man. Like his, you know, his training, the shit that he's been doing, his stupid videos and stuff. I'm just like, you know, he's got fucking Mike Tyson out there fucking trying to like train him and shit. And it's like that. Why the fuck you got Mike Tyson out there trying to? Who the fuck, you know, like that's a terrible person to pick for a coach. I'm sorry, but for someone to teach you how to fucking fight, you're gonna go with a heavyweight like Mike Tyson instead of a fucking a lightweight fucking actual coach. You know, like a good boxing coach. Like he's, you know, I don't know, man. Maybe though. You know, I hope he does, man. I want to see Conor McGregor knock fucking Mayweather out, dude.
Yeah, he's at his element there.
Hey, what up, Casey?
Okay.
Casey, who do you think's gonna win between Mayweather and
Conor?
McGregor? You think McGregor's gonna win?
I don't know. I don't think he'll win it.
So we got three. Rich, who do you think's gonna win?
It's you know, I hope fucking Conor McGregor wins, but it's probably gonna be Mayweather, man, just because it is his kind of a boxing ring and shit. You know, it's the rules.
We got two Mayweathers over here and 3 McGregors, man. So and then I hope the McGregors win, but I just don't fucking see it, man. I just don't see it, man. You know, I don't know. I mean, that'd be a great fight, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, where are we at, dude? Connor does seem low-key the racist type. He called Nate Diaz a spick and a cholo. He did? What a douchebag. He called him a spick? That fucking dirty Irish bastard.
Whoa, what a dick.
You cholo fuck. Mayweather, I hate his ass, but Mayweather. Yeah, see, okay, so we got I got Alex on our side too, man. It's like I can't stand the fact that he danced around Pacquiao that last fight was ridiculous, dude. Yeah, that's boxing. That's boxing rules for you. Okay, that's what they fucking get. But still, you know, hey, fucking, I'd love to see Connor just catch him one time, man. But I just don't see it, man. But hopefully we get to see it.
Right.
So basically, there's a storm before Mayweather's turf and going up by his rules.
He thinks that Connor called him a nigger and they cut his mic off because he's like a racist.
No, he didn't say that.
Do you think he was going
He didn't say
to?
that at all.
No, he wasn't going to.
Listen here, you bloody nigga. Like he was like gonna cuss him out and shit like that.
He would never do that.
What, dude? I wanna. He's like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga or whatever? How they say? I don't know how they say it, but still, that's fucked up. I don't see Connor doing that, dude. I mean, like I could see him being racist, like on the inside, but I don't ever see him like fucking saying shit like that. That's just fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think it was straight calling him out like that.
Yeah, no, you know, a little more fucking respect than that, you know.
Yeah.
I think I've been called a cholo. I think I've been called a cholo. Fuck in the comments.
Dude, I've been comments about everything in the comments. Look.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Fucking UFO bro don't even care who wins. He's like, I don't give a fuck who wins.
You don't give a shit.
I'm with you.
How come UFO bro isn't on here? Or Alex? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? How come did they already tell us why they're not on here?
Alex is stuck in his room full of money and he can't get out.
Oh shit. What about UFO bro? Why is he on here?
UFO bro, the sun's too bright and the weather's too nice for him to be on his camera.
Oh yeah, exactly, dude. He's out there fucking marinating, fucking swimming in the fucking coral reef and shit.
He's probably out there sunbathing nude and he doesn't want to flash us.
He's out in his boat.
Yeah,
He's out at the nude beach and he doesn't want to spoil us.
We're doing something bad over here.
I know, dude. Fucking, he's loving it out.
Yeah, it's like that.
Where's
Fuck. Why am I inside with you guys?
I know, dude. I'm gonna take this bitch outside, dude. It's fucking. It's.
I think
you
so.
know, what the fuck am I doing inside? I need to take this bitch outside, man. But I choose the one with the bard. Is that a word?
I don't know what that means, dude.
What's that mean? Dude?
Buried.
Buried.
So, man.
Back to UFOs.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, so I got this video, and I'll try to post it later today, which is hey guys, what's up? Any updates on the mummy of Nazca? What up, Sebastian? No, actually, yeah, Tom did come up with. They found a family, right?
5 of them.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them what's up, dude.
I saw they found 5 of them. They all have those weird long fingers, but it looks like it's just like decayed and that it's the bones here exposed. But all of them have that on their hands and their feet. And I saw they found 5 of them. It's like the real famous guy from Mexico or South America, the big time ufologist with the white beard and the white hair.
Jaime Musan.
Yeah, I like him. People just send me stuff, so I play it.
I don't fucking. I've got him. I've proven him fucking hoaxing videos before, man. So it's like it's hard to.
Do you think he hoaxes for his features?
No. I got a video about this Mexican UFO, this disc that went behind these buildings. It was a real famous one. And as I researched the video, I come to find out that it was actually his team that filmed the fucking UFO and faked it and was on his channel and shit. I swear, I have it on my channel, dude. You should go.
No, I
look it
believe
up,
you. I believe you.
know,
That's just so dumb. Why do you do that? Why do
I
you hurt
don't
your
know,
own
dude. It's like
credibility?
he's got plenty of fucking real footage out there, but I think he just
the
wants
best
something.
footage in the world.
I think he wanted something for a good commercial, you know, and something that would get people attracted to it, man. Fuck, dude. And, you know, and plus he comes from the Mexico's 60 minutes or equivalent, you know, fucking, I don't know, it's like fucking ocho, un momento, you know, whatever the fuck, dude. Whatever his show is. And
his show is like the UFO show, and it's just like they just send stuff in. He didn't really care to do that. They just keep sending it to him, so he just plays it. That's why I was saying I don't think he faked it. But now that you brought that up,
you know, and I used to have a ton of respect for him, dude. I used to have all kinds of respect for him. But I realized not only that, but remember the Roswell alien one with the with the newer photos. He was a part of that too, where, you know, he's like, this is the big deal, this is a smoking gun. And it's like, it was a mummy. It was a picture of a little boy mummy. And it's like, why would he go out and do all that? It's like, it hurts us. He does a lot of good for the UFO community. But when you do shit like that, it takes away all the good that you've done, you know? And it's just like, man, why even?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It looks strange.
What up, Tom? How you doing, buddy?
I just and on, so thought I'd join. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you just barely. You're cutting out.
Hey, Sean. Hey, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Cholo is a super cool dude. Is that what Cholo means, Alex?
And
Tony asked, he goes, hey, stop driving and texting, Travis. What's a cholo? You don't know what a cholo is. A cholo's a fucking Mexican, dude.
and the word cabron is an insult, right? Is that an insult?
What's an Australian word for someone who's super cool?
Foster. I don't know.
I was gonna say, wait,
no
Foster, Australian.
Yeah. That's all I know. Australian.
Where's UFO bro? UFO bro or Tony? What's an Australian slang term for someone who's really cool? It's like, who's the badass? Like Crocodile Dundee. You guys go, oh, he's a total Mick. He's a Mick.
He's a total badass. They probably call him Mick now. Mick Dundees.
Mick Dundees, man.
Since the 80s, that's the new cool term for people.
Dude,
he's a Dundee. Don't fuck with him.
That's right. They're like, oh yeah, no, the Prime Minister. Oh, he's a bloody Dundee. I'll vote for him to die. Like, they fucking love Dundees out there, man. I don't know, UFO bro. What do you? I'm just fucking trying to guess, man. Now you just tell me, all right? You tell me what do they call them?
Here, there's a whole database of Australian slang terms. I'll just go to it, and I'll tell you.
No, you gotta hear it from a real Australian. So either Tony or UFO bro.
I'm going to speak Australian.
Tom, what's your opinion on Stan Romanek?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy is, I saw the first Tyler video and the second Tyler video, and I guess I agree with Tyler. He seems to be a hoaxer. And
watch the documentary on Netflix.
I don't know about the whole child pornography thing and all that. Maybe that's some kind of like hit piece on him or something, or I don't know. But I mean, I saw the video where you can clearly see him flicking things in the air on his head and going.
Did you guys hear that? He tried to say that something flew in the air, but they caught him on video actually hitting the thing and making it fly up in the air, dude.
Yeah, he didn't hide it. He didn't hide his hand.
And it was fucking stupid. It was fucking Tyler from Secure Team 10 who busted him out on that shit too, dude.
Oh my god, that's
I haven't seen the video, it's just what I heard, man. But I gotta see it, dude.
I gotta see that shit too.
That's too funny, man. What do you say?
Ace is a way of saying something is excellent and very good. Oh crikey, that's ace. That's ice.
That's ice, mate. Oh, look at that Dundee over there. They're total ice.
Billabong, an oxbow lake cut off by a change in the watercourse. Billabongs are usually formed when the course of a creek or river changes. Wow, there's a whole alphabetical dictionary of Australian terms.
That's so cool.
That
dude.
the word for anus is freckle. Freckle means anus.
Freckle means anus?
White.
What?
Oh, it's going right on me, freckle. Oh,
I'll put my foot up your freckle.
He's playing Fraggle Rock on me, freckle.
That's like a fraggle.
Ah!
I saw something. They think the Australians are like 1 million years old.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me.
Did you tase yourself?
No, I just scared myself. I was like, ah!
Oh,
Yeah, I saw a video that the Aboriginals are like almost 1 million years old, and they strip mined like 90% of Australia, and that's the reason it looks the way it does.
That's fucking cool, dude. Yeah, the Aboriginal, like fucking, you know, they're like the same people. Like I think it's like the same. The Aborigines are from Australia that are from Papua New Guinea, right? And like other places in Micronesia.
Yeah, I think they bounced all the way down and up the coast there, all those islands.
You know, I wonder if they ever made it to like the Americas, you know?
yeah,
Like,
or Antarctica. Antarctica when it wasn't frozen, they could have made it down there. too.
Aboriginals.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. I mean, a
I
million
think-
years,
what if
even
the
100,000 years.
What if the Olmecs are actually Aboriginals?
That makes a lot of sense.
Right? They
There's-
make their way down to
Sure.
South America, build those big fucking heads. The reason they look like black people is because they're black people, you know? And fucking
I think that's all remnants of Pangea. I think all the reason they're all connected like that with the same building and techniques is because Africa and South America were really close together at one point.
well, you got to think of Pangea. That would have been pre-Cambrian. That would have been like before dinosaurs and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Ah,
People are that old.
Pangea, that would have been pre.
Alex, let me hold a buck, bro.
What's up? You want to hold a what?
What is it? Oh, what up, Alex? I didn't even see your ass on here.
What's
What
up?
up, buddy?
That paper.
You want to hold a what? A bud? Look, I got all kinds of buds. I got this one.
Hey, this one. Hey, this one. Yeah.
Alex, put that bud back up. Hang on.
You got this big ass bag. This is around.
I don't want that one.
That looks like
I
a
want the other
big
one.
bag
That
of
looks-
fucking oregano.
Shake.
dude.
Shake.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like oregano, dude.
There we go. Yeah. Nah, that's all right. Fuck it. Yeah.
Big bag of Huckabee right there.
Yeah, the other shit you might as well make some hash with.
That's my pipe bud.
Make some fucking make some dabs, dude. Blow some dabs out of it, man.
Yeah.
You know what's cool
Yeah,
about that
that's right.
Aboriginal story?
Oh, dabs. Yeah, I mean, I got those too somewhere. Over
Oh,
there.
you know what? We got it. Oh, you know what's going down, you guys? What is today right now? It's just, you know, guess what? You know what tomorrow is?
Monday?
Tomorrow, all my live broadcasts will be coming back on UFO Proof, dude. And so
Oh, sweet.
I won't be doing live from the last news channel anymore. It'll all be off of UFO Proof starting tomorrow. I might even do it at midnight tonight just so I can. Dude. So I'm going to
Is
be
there
broadcasting from
something-
UFO Proof. My time is done. My strikes are up, and I'm back on the fucking streets again, dude.
Cool. Can I ask you a question about your strikes?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, sure. What's up, buddy?
Because I'm getting into more and more of my own videos, and one thing I'm not clear on is can you get a copyright strike for using an image off Google Image
No.
that somebody has? No.
No.
Okay. So what is it? What are the pitfalls, Kyle? Because you have obviously
So-
experience. You know.
Okay. One thing is,
Typically nail you with.
it's normally you get a copyright strike. It's like most people don't get guideline strikes unless you're a total asshole to people. You know, like me, which is why
But-
I got a fucking guideline strike. You know. But
If you
yeah,
get a copyright strike, though, like, can't you use the fair use clause if what you're doing is reporting on something?
no, it depends.
You're reporting the
you know,
news, right?
It really depends on how much footage you use, how much shit you. It's like just commenting over it isn't enough for them. You know, if you play the
Right,
whole
right.
video and you're making comments and that's it, like Okay, so like with the Igor video, I was able to fucking, you know, make my case that, hey, I'm using, you know, samples of his video, clips, you know, certain clips at different times, and I'm editing myself into the video. So I'm on top of the video of there's a video of me on top of his video, and then adding other effects and stuff to show how he was, you know, layer over with more pictures to show how his was fake and how he was lying and stuff. And the whole point was to debunk the video. So that actually wins with fair use, you know, but like a lot of other things, you know, just like you know, like that one you gave me, that one you did with the it's kind of, the guy sounded like World's Scariest Police Stories.
Yeah, the Coco Loco.
Yeah, like that. I couldn't use that just because you used the whole footage. Yeah, I mean, you might not get a copyright strike, but you're not going to be able to monetize it or anything. You know, it's like you gotta, you know, you can't just like talk over other people's footage or whatever. You know, unless you have permission for it.
Well, so. I inserted new voices for everyone though, too. I guess that's not good enough if it's just audio.
Yeah, correct. It's like, it's got to be a little more than that, you know?
So, 2 things.
Right.
Watch Joe Rogan, because they use clips from stuff, and he like says to Jamie, like, oh, you got to stop it because of the time, or Jamie will say, we got to stop, and then they'll play it again. So they'll like play 30 seconds and then stop and keep playing it off camera and then start back up. And then I watched this cartoon that's all dubbed over. It's called Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and it's the old cartoon with all new sentences, and it's on YouTube.
Yeah, there's lots of those.
No, that's the thing. There are tons of them, you know, but it has to be, you have to do a certain amount to it to be able to copyright, to not be able to get a copyright claim. And you have to do even more to make it your own, so where you can monetize it.
Right. Yes. Ball says that they're not, they don't make money from it. Go watch Akira Toriyama and regular Ball Z, and then like, this is not for monetary gain. This is just for fun, and they used all the footage but none of the sound effects. So they made all their sound effects and all the voices are already dubbed.
And then they still make money because down in the description they just put donate to my Patreon, and I think in some cases you can make even more money that way if people like what you're doing. And well, you know what I mean, Kyle? Like
I mean, like, you know, it can if you push in your Patreon or whatever, but for the most part,
the Patreon,
you know, for the most part, it's not like that, because you got to realize that YouTube has the same options. All right, so say like you can go to Patreon and you make a video strictly for the Patreons there. You know, they have it so like you have to go and pay to be a patron to have, you know, to see these videos. Well, in YouTube they have the same thing where you can put out videos where the only people who see it are people who pay to see it, you know, and you can charge whatever you want, stuff like that, you know. So I mean, you know, there's ways around that. As for like the video, you know, when you're like, oh yeah, I put out a video, and they're like, oh, you can go and support it or whatever, that's such a slim chance of making money that way by saying, hey, if you liked what I did, go to Patreon and sign up and shit like that. I mean, just because
I think it makes
like
a difference. I think it makes a difference once you have like 1 million subscribers. Like, remember when the advertising freeze went up and Tyler came out and said, oh, I need your help, I need donations. And then he's got like 900,000 subs. The very next video, he sounded like he was on cloud nine. He's like, oh, thank you so much. All he would need is such a small sample. He'd only need like 2,000 people, 3,000 people. And he probably got a lot more than that to sign on to Patreon, and he'd be making some good cash.
Absolutely. Exactly. You know, and that's true too, you know, but I'm saying when it comes to like, you know, monetizing videos for YouTube and shit like that, if that was the case, people would just do Patreon. They wouldn't even waste their time doing, you know, YouTube. But it's like YouTube will be where it's at, you know, getting your views and getting your monetization through there, because you can get paid prescriptions and everything. Patreon, it's really, okay, he has like 9,000, he's close to 1 million subscribers, and he's got fucking 2,000 patrons, you know. And so it's like, that's a big difference, dude. You know, it's like it's hard. Like, Patreons are people who like will support you every month no matter what. They're like, fucking, you know, I'm down to support your shit and help you make videos and stuff like that. So it's harder to have people like, you know, really close like that, you know. So that's why people make a lot of money off of Patreon. But if you're talking about making YouTube videos, then you got to go with what the guidelines are there, what works the best for YouTube, you know. That's what I do anyway.
So
Check
far,
out
I've made
YouTube.
10 cents.
What's up,
So
Carl?
what's your opinion on the McGregor fight then, Kyle? So you think that
I think Mayweather is gonna fucking kick the shit out of McGregor in the boxing ring. I just don't see any way around it.
look,
What really matters, and that's the Game of Thrones starts tonight.
Go ahead, Yoga.
Game of Thrones starts tonight. That's like really important. It's like a holiday.
What's-
It's not going to be long enough, Yoga.
I know, but I've been waiting
For what?
over a year. It usually starts in April, but now it's like in the middle of July when it's starting because they had to film it in like winter weather.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Yes,
Yeah, I forgot about that. Game of Thrones.
yes, it starts tonight. It's a holiday for me.
Oh, okay. Well, what does that have? Is Game of Thrones fighting Conor McGregor?
No,
Then shut the fuck up. That's what we were talking about.
it matters to me.
I was just fucking with you, my bad.
Fight thing for like 30 minutes.
I know, but Alex brought it back up. You know. Oh, what? So you don't think
I
we
think
would
it
talk
might
about
be-
Game of Thrones for a half an hour?
yeah.
No, I'm not saying to talk about Game of Thrones for half an hour. I'm just
No, I'm
giving it
saying that we
together.
would. So it's just like if he brings it back up, it's like, wow, what are you gonna do? You know. But anyway,
Hey,
Sense in.
and that's who I think Mayweather is gonna fuck McGregor up
Look,
bad and then I think he's gonna actually make UFC fighters look even worse. He's gonna make us look like bitches. I think, dude.
Look,
I'm worried. I want to see
the guy
McGregor
thing,
win.
you know
I'm
what
just
I mean? There's no way that he could train. Look, if they caught himself in the street and they got in a fight, man, McGregor might whoop his ass.
he would.
But-
What do you mean,
Yeah.
Mike, dude? He would fucking destroy Mayweather in a street fight, dude. There
But
wouldn't
in
even
the ring,
be a fight.
I don't see no
Yeah,
way
there's
that, I
no
don't see
street fight could
way-
happen. No
There's
fucking
no
way.
way that McGregor could train for 1 year and become the class of fighter that, as much as I hate,
He can't do it.
as much as I fucking hate the way that fucking Mayweather fights, I hate it. I hate it. But no, he's fought the best boxers in the world, and nobody's been able to fuck him up.
No one has. He hasn't lost a single fight. He's won every fucking title defense he's
I hate
ever
it.
had. I mean,
I
the
think
guy
it's big.
knows
There's
what he's
a couple
doing. He
fights
is
he
the
should-
fucking. He is the cream of the crop, dude. He's the big dog. And for Conor, who's, I mean, like, he hasn't even defended his belt once, dude. He hasn't even tried to defend it, man.
I don't think he could do it in the boxing world, bro. I don't think.
I just don't see it in the boxing
I
world,
don't see
man.
him training for 1 year and then catching up. Mayweather, would you hate him or not, he's been boxing since he was like 5 years old. 5 years
Alex,
old,
can you see Sean's and Jack's faces right now, dude?
you know?
Both
Oh, I
of
know.
them just look so
Yeah.
fucking
You
smug
think
right
something
now,
about
dude. You know, if I could just
Slightly.
grab your two fucking heads and smash them together, that's what I would do. Wipe that fucking shit, wipe those shit-eating grins off your fucking faces, all right?
Does he have a
McGregor
shot?
might have a
He does.
chance.
He has
McGregor might have a
shot.
chance if
He
Mayweather
has a
breaks
shot
his hand
for
on his
3 rounds.
face.
He's not
Yeah,
going to get hurt at all.
If he breaks his hand, yeah.
All I'm
Connor's
gonna say is
Then,
watch.
then Mayweather will just dance around.
It's over. It's over. I'm telling you, he's gonna
Watch
be
what
wasted.
happens.
That's what Mayweather does. He waits for you like till you're like in the 8th round and tired, and then that's when
Connor's
he
just
starts
going
hitting your
to
body,
stand there.
hitting your
He's not.
shit. Oh
He's
man,
going to stand there.
I just don't see the
McGregor
way.
has a shot. He has a shot. at
Connor's going to
two
dance and do like
rounds.
Michael Jackson moves and shit.
Connor's, I just don't see it. Like, I just don't see
I
him
don't
having
see it
enough.
happening.
He doesn't have the
Oh, man.
arsenal. You get it? Like,
You
he
know what I hope?
doesn't have the
I'm
right
crazy,
kind of footwork. He doesn't have the fucking.
You're crazy. You're
I
so
just-
Gets pissed off and kicks him.
I don't know. Maybe.
Bruce Lee or Donnie Yen would beat the fuck out of any boxer. So you gotta
Chuck
think like the
Norris.
arsenal.
Donnie Yen's bad, dude.
Down to it.
Donnie Yen would fuck anyone up.
Did you guys? Did you ever see Hero?
Yep.
That fight between Sky and Nameless is
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
best fight in fucking martial art in any kung fu movie. I think that is the #1 fight, dude. The
Look
fight
up
between
Ip
fucking-
Man. And
Ip Man
I think
3, the very last fight in Ip Man 3 was
It's
my favorite.
IP, man, you idiots. Ip.
It's
You
Ip.
called it.
It's Ip Man.
No,
It's Ip.
Master-
Yes.
IP, man. Don't call it.
It's not, Kyle. I studied Wing Chun. Under Sunny Tang. His name is Ip Man.
Sunny Tang, yeah, I bet you did, dude.
Man. Wait, where'd you get that?
What was that?
IP, man. Ip Man.
His name's really Man Ip, but
Who do you think? Who do you think the best martial artist is? Kung Fu movie style martial artist.
The best?
He was a student of Moyat.
Yeah.
I'd
And
say
Moyat
Jackie
was a
Chan
student
is
of Ip Man.
number one, dude. You know, I think Jackie Chan invented parkour. I think parkour started because of Rumble in the Bronx and because you never seen any of that shit before then. And
No,
when I
it
saw
started
Rumble
in
in the
France.
Bronx, that was it for me. I was like, there is no other martial artist in the world. There is only Jackie Chan, dude. After
That
that,
was probably the thing about it.
And who do you think who taught him?
Donnie Yen,
Man's pretty awesome.
Jet Li.
Jet Li. That's what I was like.
Jet Li's good,
Jet
dude.
Li's good.
I think Donnie Yen would beat Jet Li, though.
I think Donnie Yen would probably take Jet Li out, dude.
You have to see Legend of the Fist, and you
That's
have to
fucking
see...
bad.
Fist of Legend.
Oh, you know who's really good? Tony
Fist of
Jaa,
Legend.
the Protector, or Ong Bak.
I think Tony Jaa right below those guys.
I love Tony Jaa.
Tony Jaa, he does that roundhouse and kicks the street light out, dude. I'm like, God damn, that dude's bad as fuck. He done kicked the street light out.
I think Jackie Chan's like one of the strongest. Like, he could probably take
he's
a lot
the
of their...
fucking best looking, dude. Like when he fucking runs and climbs up shit, dude. And I just
His
think
new movie looks badass.
What's his new movie?
The Foreigner. It's got him and Pierce Brosnan in it, and his daughter gets blown up, and he wants to find out who blew her up.
Oh,
I want to see it.
you don't
Look
fuck,
up
you
the
don't
trailer.
go around blowing up daughters, dude. You get someone.
And they made him look old. So they made Jackie Chan look like 10 years older than he actually is. So he's like this really old man, and his daughter gets blown up, and he goes on like a vigilante tirade.
What?
That's my idea. I had that idea.
That's
I had an idea for a movie exactly like that. I was going to call it
brutal.
Rogue Sifu.
It's not like funny like a Jackie Chan, like, oh, I punched you, I hurt my hand, and then you punched me and my face hurt. No, it's like I killed you with a gun, and you're dead.
That's my idea. They stole my idea. It's called Rogue Sifu.
So original.
Guys, if y'all like the Protector and Ong Bak,
Oh,
have
fuck.
you
Yeah.
seen the movie Chocolate from the same director?
Uh-uh.
I think I did.
Oh my god, this girl is so badass. She plays an autistic girl, and she looks to settle her ailing mother's debts by seeking out the ruthless gangs that owe her family money. It is
Ooh.
probably one of my favorite fucking martial arts movies. It's awesome.
Bad.
Western
There's
Suzuki Django. That's
Django.
Hey, Sean,
Western
you know what's
Suzuki
coming up?
Django.
Sean,
What?
we got something for you coming up. I won't give any details away, but Kyle and I are working on a Corey Good video, the beginnings of a Corey Good video, and
I was telling
we're
him.
gonna blow that shit wide open. I have uncovered a lot of crap about Corey. That's not anything to do with that dark journalist guy. It's other stuff. And it's going to be awesome.
Mr. Maya Spaceman.
I could listen to that fucking guy, man. Corey Good. What a
Good.
fucking
He's
faggot, dude.
fucking, I just
Yeah.
don't. The thing is like, dude, okay, if it's when you're pathological like he is, dude, okay, when you're completely pathological, you might even believe at some level that what you're saying could be true or whatever. But besides all that, I mean, like here, I mean, you straight up, he is a pathological liar, and he's straight up making up, and he's taking other people's stuff that he reads or hears and incorporates it into his own fucking world of psychosis and tries to say,
Yeah, and he's drawing a lot of people into his loony religion too. A lot of people are getting sucked into his loony religion.
oh yeah,
Wow. He's got a religion now, too? Holy fuck.
Oh, it's
What are
totally a
Corey's
religion, dude.
kids?
He's like the
What is
messiah
called?
of his new religion. Oh, the Spear Being
Corey's
Alliance?
no,
Corey's kids. Yeah, Corey's kids. So he's got a group forming called Corey's Kids. Like, I mean,
I'm
that's so
looking it up.
cult.
Heaven's
That is
Gate.
cult as fuck, dude.
Heaven's Gate
Right?
town.
Like he says, you know, my primary directive is not to be a cult leader or start a religion. And then immediately a group forms called Corey's Kids. and they're following him. And
cult leader, dude.
if you go onto Gaia on his show comment section, you should see these loons. It's comment after comment of people going, "I greet you in the love and light of the one Creator. Thank you, Corey, for enlightening." And it goes, yeah, it's just, oh, you want to stab yourself in the forehead.
You know?
Hey, I found that movie I was just talking about streaming for free, so I'm going to put the link in this little Hangouts group chat.
Okay. What movie is it?
It's Chocolate. It's the one with that badass girl kicking people's asses.
Doesn't she kick people's heads off?
Huh?
She's a super badass martial artist and just kicks the fuck out of people.
She's also in the movie Phoenix Rising, if you've ever seen that one. She's really badass, and like I said, the movie's got the same director as the Tony Jaa movie, so it's really good.
Did she have a big ass samurai sword?
It's been years since I've seen it. I just thought of it when he brought up Ong Bak and the Protector.
Did you guys see Ninja Assassin?
That movie's bad.
That was fucking bad as fuck, dude. And they deliver the black sand to him, dude. That shit's fucking bad, man. He's got the fucking that chain with the fucking knife on the end, man. Fucking dude's up.
Dude, look up the Jackie Chan trailer.
What is it?
Foreigner? Yeah, The Foreigner.
I love The Legend of Drunken Master.
Oh yeah, that one's good too.
Drunken Master. Oh, that new Bruce Lee movie too. They keep advertising it on YouTube.
Yeah, Jet Li and Tony Jaa have always been my favorite of the martial arts movies.
Oh, he looks old as dirt, dude. Oh, let me see this.
Yeah, we're old. See you, bro. They, yeah, it was badass. I don't know what to say about that.
Who's out
Jet
here?
Li's The Mask, Black Mask.
We're here to see this. Oh no!
Hey, did you know that Bruce Lee's house is sitting vacant, and it's all so furnished and everything? Yeah, they just locked the door and just left.
Haunted. It's
Holy
cursed.
shit!
Bruce Lee's house is cursed. That's why he died.
Oh, Jackie looks pissed.
Yeah, I had this idea. What would happen if a really wise and powerful Sifu, who had devoted himself to good all his life but was extremely powerful, as Sifus tend to become, what if something really traumatic happened to him that made him snap, like his daughter died or something, and then he went rogue. He went total, like, no restraint, fuck you all type thing. That was my idea for a movie. I titled it Rogue Sifu, and I wrote a treatment, and somebody stole it.
You must have put it up into the Akashic records, and somebody was sleeping and brought it down into their brain.
The Akashic.
Yeah.
It was me.
This was fucking bad.
I told you that was fucking dope.
This don't look like no joke. This is tough guy fucking. This is like rated R shit, dude.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. That was, yeah, it should be.
Oh, he trapped him under the leaf. This was fucking bad as shit. God damn it. Oh, you don't fuck with this dude.
I'm calling my lawyers.
Holy shit.
I'm calling my lawyers.
I should have mailed the treatment to myself. Damn it.
You write it.
I have 2 stories that I'm hoping nobody makes. I've had something come close, but not exactly.
I know. Don't you hate that when you have an idea for like a cool story and then it appears in a movie and you're like, fuck.
Tell people, and you got to keep it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I almost told everybody on the internet 5 minutes ago about my glorious idea, but I can't because it's glorious.
What?
Man,
I can't tell me your glorious idea so I can steal it. Don't you hate it when people are like, I got the best idea in the world. I got the best idea in the world, but I can't tell you because I don't want anyone to steal it. And you're like, okay, I promise I won't steal it. And then they're like, yeah, it's roller skates that have a light on them. It's like the dumbest idea in the world. It's like no one's gonna steal your stupid fucking idea. It was dumb as shit, man. Has anyone ever told you one that was actually like gonna be a real one?
See, he came up with an idea where you would wear a cowboy hat over top of your motorcycle helmet, and it became a real thing years later.
But that's stupid as hell. Just like I said, every idea that anyone ever tells you is always dumb as fuck, man.
Boo!
Boo!
All right,
Executives seem to be dumb enough to make the dumb movies, so.
You guys can't steal my idea because it's my idea.
stealing
And it's
it.
going
What
to be
was it?
recorded.
The best ideas are
Okay,
stupid
so-
ideas. All the best ideas, right? You're like, fuck. Why did I think of that? Right?
What's Sean's fucking brilliant genius idea?
What was that?
All right, everybody loves Street Fighter and Tekken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, in those universes, they're all part of a tournament, which is like the King of Fighters or whatever title it's called.
Yeah.
So why don't we make that a real thing?
Yeah, what the
with,
fuck
like,
you saying, buddy?
with getting the jump off with like McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, get people that would be willing to compete against other fighters with their own styles. Like Floyd could go into the octagon full boxing style, but McGregor would be allowed to do whatever.
That wouldn't be fair
But
at
it would
all.
it would be open to all past champions. So to get your ticket into the tournament would be, you know, were you a wrestler? Were you a fighter? Were you a gold medalist? So you could have like Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar,
Kurt Angle.
all these people, and it would be like real Street Fighter. Because if you think about it, you know, like Balrog versus Ryu or something like that. So a real King of Fighters tournament to find who the best fighter is.
I'm stealing that idea. No, I'm just playing.
How the UFC started in the beginning, you had sumo wrestlers versus like boxers, and you had, you know, all kinds of different matchups where some guys got seriously messed up, and then they started coming up more rules, and it became more of a established kind of what mixed martial arts is what it became. It became mixed martial
I'm
arts.
talking about real mixed martial arts, though.
All right, you guys, I got to get out of here because I got to go actually pick up some fucking papers. I am all out of paper, so I can't even smoke a cigarette. And I'm dying.
shit.
So, yeah, I'm a
Quit
dip out.
smoking.
And
Hey, you come back live later, Kyle, or what?
yeah, I think I will. I think I'll come back live later. I got some work to do, but I might go live on my phone, dude. And
You're live on YouTube.
yeah, you know.
Live on YouTube.
Ah,
Okay, get back in the house, Siggy.
All right, bud. Well, hey, I'll catch up to you later, Kyle.
all right, cool, man. I'll see you guys later. All right,
Right.
you guys. UFO proof
Okay, see ya.
out.